All right, so today we are going to talk about failure. A lot of people are afraid of failure, and a lot of people don't realize that failure is going to hold you back a lot. No matter what it is, all the great people that have become successful in this world, they've all failed at some point in their life. Failure, it's gonna happen. Like even if you say you're learning something new, you're gonna fail. You're gonna fail. You're gonna want to give up, and a lot of people don't realize that even if they're not the greatest at something and they may be failing, they may be losing, there's really no reason to give up because of that, right? So like, for instance, I'll take me, for example. I skateboard a lot. I just recently got into it about 4 months ago, and I have failed a lot. I've been trying to learn a lot of new things, and it's not easy. Skateboarding is one of the most frustrating sports because you're trying to learn a new trick and it's really hard to get it down. It's not that the concept of what to do is hard. It's just getting it right and getting it consistent to where you can do it. Like, you can just come out and just hit whatever trick you're trying to hit with no issue. It takes a while to get there, and you have to fail a lot. You're not gonna succeed at everything. Like, it's like first try. Things take time. You have to be patient with things that you want in life. Like everything great in life takes time, and a lot of people just aren't patient enough to wait for that. That's why a lot of people stay at the bottom. A lot of people wouldn't be where they are if they wouldn't be so afraid to fail. It's really something you can't avoid, but people are terrified of it, and I understand. Who wants to fail? Let's be honest. Who wants to try something new and fail at it? It's that feeling of failure is not good, but you have to change the way you look at failure. You have to think about it like, okay, I failed, right? But what can I gain from this? I failed at whatever it was I was trying to do, but let's look at it this way. I failed. What did I do wrong? What can I improve on? How can I succeed the next time? Or maybe if not the next time, the next time after that, you have to look at your mistakes, you have to look at what you did wrong. You have to correct those mistakes. If you want to succeed, sometimes you have to fail so you can see what mistakes you're making to where you can succeed at. A lot of people don't want to do this, and it really baffles me because a lot of things in life don't come easy, and this is really what sets a lot of people apart from the rest of the people, the rest of the world. A lot of people are just content with their everyday lives. They're content with going to work 9 to 5, or maybe it's not 9 to 5, but the typical 40-hour a week, 8-hour job. Everybody is just so content with that, and the traditional way of life. You go through school, you go to college, you get a good job. That's what everybody says, but that's not for everybody. Not everybody wants to go to college, and for whatever reason, a lot of traditional people look at people that drop out of college as failures. And in reality, that's not necessarily true. It's just most of those people think they could use their time better on something else that could make them even more successful than wasting their time at getting a 4-year education that may not even get them that high paying of a job. There's lots of people in this world who dropped out of college. They were called failures, whatever, and they end up being some of the most successful people making the most money. And so it's like, what do you really want in life? Do you want to fail? You want to know that you fail a lot and you don't succeed? Are you content with that? Or do you want to be a winner? Do you want to be someone who you can look back and you have a story to tell? You can influence more people to not be failures. You know what I mean? So it's like, what do you want? What are you willing to do to get it, right? And can you come to terms with the fact that you're going to have to fail in order to succeed? Life, it's not easy, and a lot of people just it's like people don't understand they get one life, and when that one life is over, there is no reset button there. You don't get to respawn. You don't, so there's things in life you you have to, for whatever it is you want, you have to work. You have to work and accept that you're going to fail at some things. But do you really want to look back at your life and be like, man, what did I really do with my life? I worked my job for 40 plus years to retirement, and then I'm old and I'm fat and I can't really even do anything at this point. I just sit at home all day and watch TV. What kind of life is that? There's so much stuff in this world that to explore and experience. Why are people so content with wasting their lives doing normal stuff, you know? I mean, I get that a lot of this stuff has to be done, but like there's also there's also a lot of things you could also be doing to just improve your quality of life, you know? Like, but failure seems to hold so many people back from truly reaching their full potential. And you know, if people could get past this failing stuff, there's so much room for growth. Like, you could do so many things you never thought possible. And you know, it's crazy to me because, you know, I'm just now starting my journey, my self-improvement journey. I like to say 2021 is my year of reform. You know, I'm coming into this year with goals. I got a mindset. I've got everything lined out for the year. And at the end of the year, come December 31st, I want to look back at my year and be like, man, like I truly accomplished a lot this year. I've made a ton of strides. I've done things. I've reached things I never thought I would have reached a couple of years ago, you know? Like this year is going to be one of my biggest steps to my success. I'm starting small. I'm not coming from much, you know? Like, I'm fortunate enough to have the things that I have, but you know, it's not like I had a head start in the game, you know? I'm starting from the bottom just like everyone else. But, you know, I want to get to the top. I don't want to be down here, you know? It's not fun being at the bottom. Like, I want to, you know, explore. I want to travel. I want to do cool things, you know? I want to see new sights, you know? I want to meet different kinds of people. But, you know, I realize like there's going to be things I fail at, you know? And I know my strengths, but I'm not the greatest. But I look at my failures as ways to grow, you know? I look at it, I'm like, well, this is what I did wrong. How can I improve on this so in the future I get the outcome that I want? But until you really change your mindset on failure, it's going to hold you back. You're not going to get any farther in your life, and you're going to be stuck, and you're going to be feeling, you're going to feel like a failure, honestly. But what is it that you really want? You know, do you want to fail or do you want to succeed? That all comes down to you at the end of the day. What do you really want, and what are you willing to do to get it, you know? So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know down in the comment section below. Are you afraid to fail? Are you going to get any better at it? Let me know down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.